rubbish. An hour at this hour? I don't know what that means. Oh, hey Nabil. How we doing? Just setting up some files before I get into it. Doing okay? That's good. Okay, I hope this works, because, like... oh yeah, Big Holes is here. Obra Music is bussin'. That it is. So, I might work on the, character turnarounds first. Dude, imagine that, I finished writing Cloak & Swagger sesh days in advance. I won't believe it until I see it. Oh!
Are you lying?
Are you lying, Nabil? Okay, we got a follow. Dan Deck 22, thank you for the follow. Let's get into it. So last time I tried to stream with a VTuber while I'm doing like art and animation stuff, it really didn't really work because I think the VTuber takes up a lot of like processing. I was gonna say something like a stream at this hour, a sentence mixed itself without considering I'd be the only person that wouldn't think I was having a stroke. Exactly. Alright, so here's the next turnaround I'm working on. It's Suki. And I've been talking to Bill and other people, and I wanted to make Suki less symmetrical and a more interesting kind of silhouette. So now she's got one long leaf hair. So I'll be doing this. Something kind of annoying happened. When I plugged my tablet in, the mouse cursor display disappeared, so I can't see where my mouse is now. I just gotta trust that my tablet pen is in the right position. Okay, see, this is what happens when you stream with a VTuber on. Your lines, I don't know if you can see it, but the first semi-second of my line is like, I don't know, it's weird. I have to draw really slow. The longer leaf makes it look more effeminate, which is a good thing. Yeah. Originally, I had, I didn't really want... Is my pen pressure even working? Hold on. I'm looking for services. So, originally I had this thought that I didn't want to do that cartoon thing where all female characters have eyelashes or long hair to show that they're female. Because I hate the, Bugs Bunny is normal and male and Lola Bunny is curvy and has eyelashes to show that she's female kind of thing with my design. This music is insane. Yeah, it is. If it's too loud, let me know. And I didn't want any of my female characters to have, long hair or eyelashes to be the one signifier. I'll turn it down. Is it better now? Cool, thanks. I didn't want my female characters to have long hair or eyelashes as the one signifier that they're female. I thought that maybe the way that I made them behave and just their general energy could convey that well enough. So I was kind of against the idea of making Suki's hair look too much like hair anyway from the very beginning. That's why Suki's original design just kind of looks like an actual palm tree. All of the leaves coming out of her head comes from the one point, and they're all sticking out very far. The additional female finds us. I know, and I think now I'm like at peace with the idea that one of my female characters can have a, like, you know, a design trope that makes them look female in the, like, fucking dumb cartoon way. I think it's like really cool that Moe and Rovi, whoops, Moe and Rovi are just... It's still not working, is it? Hold on. Are just as they are and not super feminine looking, because I think their behavior and voice acting is definitely already carrying them. Gender is a spectrum anyway, and Suki is not the standard girly character. Is your tablet driver working? That's what I was trying to fix with the Hold on. I'm just going into my services. Okay, let's try again. Oh, that looks better. What? Hold on. I'm unplugging and replugging it. Excuse me. Oh, maybe I just need to restart Clip Studio specifically. Hold on. It's not working in this either. But that might be because I also opened this before it was fixed. You can have one design trope in your character design as a treat. Thank you, Wapish. I'll take your blessing. I'm blaming this on the VTuber. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the same with TV Paint. Or maybe I should just leave TV Paint closed while I'm not using it yet. Alright, let's get into it. So has everyone had a good new year so far? Been alright? Now you have to balance your solid character designs by making one character that is just all tropes. Make the most uninspired cookie cutter thing. Put a Shutterstock logo all over them as a texture. It's pretty funny. Gotta hang out with Marta and Arbol. Oh, that's sick. I haven't seen them in ages. I need to, like, talk to them and see if they're willing to come to Denmark for when we go to Denmark. Oh, did you mean the works of Illumination Studios? If you have a trope for every category, then it won't it just cancel itself out? I feel like, to a certain degree, you gotta rely on tropes. Of course. But depends how you pull it off. Tropes aren't bad. I just think it's important not to represent women with like one design. Element. Being like eyelashes or something. The character has a face, that's such a trope. My character has a face, but the secret is the eyes are actually these things. She actually has 8 eyes. TV Trip's the faceless one, subverted. Suki clearly has a face. I did the very brave move of making the eyelashed character one of my male characters. Nobody's done that before. In cartoons, that's never happened before. And it was very brave. As a long eyelashed dude, I'm very proud of your immense bravery. Yeah, nobody is underrepresented more in media than men with eyelashes. Maybe. Welcome to the stream. Hello again. Love a cozy art stream, yep. Style is so nice, something super so rad. Thank you so much for saying that. Glad you like it. I'm really excited to work on the next soup episode. Well, it's actually an opening, so I guess it's not an episode. But the next soup project. I was talking to Friday last night. Friday is our almost, I guess, lead 2D artist at this point. And they have made some really nice color script art, and we've been talking about the logistics of making a background for every shot and what it requires. So now the backgrounds are like gonna be planned and actually have stuff in it, because when it's just me, I don't know anything about drawing things in the background. I only know about drawing things in the foreground. So now instead of just having abstract colors in the background, which we will still have, there's actually going to be stuff in there. Like a cityscape or something. Can you imagine? I love Suki a lot, I'd like to see her get some more attention. Yeah, me too, but I haven't written up a lot of stuff besides the opening that I've done. That's not true. I've actually written like another short that could be made, but I also have another idea in mind. So the color keys, they're gorgeous. They are. I really like the way that Friday has like progressed a lot of the colors into each other, so they're not going to be super jarring to look at next to each other, which is not something I usually consider, but obviously that's what a color script is good for, like pre-planning the colors so that they blend into one another really nicely, yet having individual palettes for every shot, so like the characters don't have to follow one color scheme throughout the whole thing, which I really, really like, because you know, it's an opening, so it's gonna be really like pretty and artistic, and I really didn't want Jester, for example, to just have exactly the color-picked color that, like, my VTuber has right now, for example. And I want that for all Soup animations, where, like, depending on the lighting or depending on whatever, the characters change color, like, slightly. Because I think that makes them feel more dramatic and interesting to look at. Super excited to see it. Yeah, me too. The Bill in the chat is going to be doing one of the animation shots as well. The one where Kix is skateboarding. I'm really excited for that. I've talked to Friday about that shot as well, and they're going to handle drawing Suki and the 3 background characters in the very last frame. But you're going to need to be the one animating or drawing Suki in the first part of that shot. Because in that last frame of that shot, it's just a still image, basically. That was what we were talking about most of yesterday, like, just basically which parts of the animation are animation and which parts are, like, essentially images. I'll have a proper, like... I think I need to have a proper call with Nabil and Lassa and Marie, and Nick, who are, like, gonna be the animators on this one, besides myself, about which shots they're gonna take and how you're gonna tackle them, so that not 2 people do the same thing. Like, for example, the thing I just mentioned, where Friday's gonna take care of drawing the background characters that don't actually move. We should have a production meeting sometime. It's just been really busy. December is like a really busy month. So I've been doing these turnarounds the last couple of days, and I'm also kind of using them as, like, they're also references as well as turnarounds, so you'll notice that they're not doing the same pose in every direction that they're facing, because then you can kind of see the back and front of each character's hands, and, like, example hand poses. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it like this instead of, like, drawing the exact same pose every time. Especially because then you can also, as a reference, I used to always have, like, a specific drawing of a character and then also a drawing of them with their mouth open, because the inside of their mouths is also, like, a color that you don't always see in the other, like, drawing of them. Or I need to draw them, like, in the Talk Shanty to Me reference sheets that I did. It was really funny because it was just, it was every single character standing like this, doing this face, and they all had, like, their hand out. So every character was like doing this so that you could see like what their hands look like, what their fingers look like, because like Lex has these kinds of fingers, but Jester has like these kinds of fingers. And then all of them have like lids, so you can see what their eyelids look like if they have to be mid-blink, and all of them have their mouth open, so you can see what their teeth look like and what their tongue look like. So instead of doing that, I'm doing like a full turnaround where the 3/4 one is doing that. So all of the 3/4 ones have like a specific expression. Trophy. I haven't drawn a ton of ref sheet, but I think it's always helpful to show the expressions in the 3/4 poses. Ruby and Suki are kind of funny examples because they don't really have eyelids, so to speak. So now like the 3/4 one has like the expression that I used to just draw for reference. We are getting the gender bent episode, but all characters are redesigned by a really bad artist and have the exact same silhouette of a